Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the San Francisco Giants. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away. And towing the slab in this one, Jack Morris. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Boogie pitched into the seventh, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
And now the right fielder, Ricky Henderson. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Fastball in for a strike, and this one is off and running. One. Swing and a ball popped up. Done in position. Brings it in, and there's one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Joe Morgan.
Well, Boog, I'm sure he hated to see the kind of momentum that you just want to continue into the next month. He's one of the hottest hitters in the game right now, and I can't wait to watch him swing it.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Joe Morgan. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
No, that's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strikes.
That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Morgan on his way to third. The relay. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bonds the next to hit. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Tap foul at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball one there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And it's even up. Morgan stands at third with one gone in the inning. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one just misses. 3-2 now.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throw over to Dunn. And the first run of the game comes across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And now for Seattle, Rafael Palmeiro. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Robertson, 22 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 2nd game of the series. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. 2 down, nobody on. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now the third baseman, George Brett. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Takes it to the base for the force out, and that is that. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Mariners 1, and the Giants coming up. Back here at Oracle Park, and starting in this one, Randy Johnson.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Bottom of the 1st. And digging in for San Francisco, number 13. Late with the swing there.
No ball, 1 strike.
And now the 0-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. And the 0-2. Hit in the air, center field. Mays should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Giants lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Reggie Sanders.
Well, he managed to hit over 300 last season, and I know batting average isn't as valued as it used to be. It's all about on-base percentage or OPS, on-base and slugging. But 300's a big deal, man, especially with the nasty stuff that these guys have and the velocity they throw as well.
Kirby Puckett in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
1 out, base is empty. Outside low, ball 2. High. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Honus Wagner digs in now.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Splits the plate and out 2-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Adam Dunn now at the plate. Runner takes off, pitches high. Safe in second, and that was not close.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off.
Two balls, one strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Wagner stands at second with 2 gone. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down, and up next for the Giants, Reggie Sanders. First pitch, and he just misses. And a strike in there. And 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Right side, hard hit. Morgan on to first. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Roy Campanella. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Next offering is in for a strike. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. And that's downstairs. 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Willie Mays digging in now. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. That clips the corner. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Fought off foul. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down.
Number 51.
So now the Seattle pitcher, Randy Johnson. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 outs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 2 and the Mariners 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, number 65. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Right through there for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's going to be Darren Cowboy. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The lefty fires. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in two-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at-bat.
That one finds the zone. It's a ball and two strikes. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two outs, base is empty. Pablo Sandoval getting ready to hit. That misses. 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Morgan hauls it in to end the inning. Giants go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. Now at the plate, Ricky Henderson.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
Fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Just missed. Henderson looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, Boog, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
And there's one down. Digging in, Joe Morgan. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Strike on the inside corner. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Inside, almost got him. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one misses, and now it's filled up 3-2. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Number 50 is forced to the mound after the injury. Stepping in, Barry Bonds. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Line drive, fair ball.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Rafael Palmeiro. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two outs. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Bonds, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
One, 2 now. Now one missed. Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 50.
Johnson back to work. Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, number 13.
Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter. First pitch doesn't find the zone. that one at triple digits.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for San Francisco, Kirby Puckett. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Henderson makes the play, and it's out number 3. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Mariners, George Brett.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Sets him down on strikes. Effective. Here's the power hitting catcher, Roy Campanella. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Here's some real power at the plate. Willie Mays. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Mays goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And another ball. Francisco Lindor on deck for the M's. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Flied to right his first time.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, You've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Giants 2 and the Mariners 1. Bottom of the fourth, and digging in for San Francisco, Honus Wagner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Pitch misses there. Ball one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Just missed. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Adam Dunn, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That one hammered but pulled foul. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And up next for the Giants, Reggie Sanders. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed.
That's a ball. One ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, no strike.
Ground ball left side. Brett fires over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. So they make short work of him there. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Giants 2 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Lake Trinan up and throwing. Hyams warming up as well. And that one is inside, ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, it's strike two.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And up next for Seattle, Ricky Henderson. He's a guy who does it all. That is upstairs for ball one. And a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings through that one.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Up and in, and that's ball two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
9th pitch of the at bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now for Seattle, Joe Morgan. And that's way high. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Inside, just missed. And that's in for a strike. In the air, center field. Gasper on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 65. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And here is Darren Cowboy. That's out to center field. Willie Mays makes the play, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, number 48.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Giants down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Blake Trinan gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And now here is Barry Bonds. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Well,
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
And that's in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Number 59 appears to be getting loose. Number 51 getting loose as well. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Rafael Palmeiro. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. On the inside corner for a strike.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab, 2 down. George Brett up next for the Mariners. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And that is out of play. Next offering is in the dirt. Next offering misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. Brett out on the play. That ends the frame. Nothing across here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 2 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Eddie Collins.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Johnson back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman. And a foul ball. Here's your 1. Right through there for a strike. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for San Francisco, Kirby Puckett.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. Mays going back on it. That's long gone. That one felt good. 3rd home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 3-1.
He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Honus Wagner digs in now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. The shortstop takes the ball. Two outs. That one out to right. Henderson moves under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 59. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Now here is Roy Campanella. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Mays in the box again. Takes a strike.
One strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now that shortstop.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. Fastball is outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ball 2.
This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. With the tying run at the plate, here are the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Tying run at the plate. Out towards right center field. Sanders sizing this one up. He's got it. Out number 2. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Freddie Freeman.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Throw over to first. Mays dives back in safely. Mays off of first with 2 away. There goes Willie. Ball misses. Throw. Save. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Next offering is in for a strike. a K.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned into deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Hoyt Wild.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the Giants' four-hitter, Adam Dunn. He's already homered here in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
In the air, right field. Henderson moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. One away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Reggie Sanders, the next Giant to hit, has grounded out a couple of times. Fly ball to right. Henderson makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Number 65 stands in now and watches strike one. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Caught him looking for the K. Offense held in check there. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Mariners 1.
now pitching.
Number 51 on to pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Ricky Henderson. 0 for 3 in this one.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Foul ball still 0-2. Next offering is outside.
1 and 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Popped up. McIver settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Joe Morgan. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses, and the count is 1-1. That misses off the outside edge.
2-1.
Up the middle, slides for the stop. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Two outs, base is empty. Barry Bonds up next for the Mariners. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now a screamer into the outfield. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Mariners go down quietly there. Score holds. It's 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. And digging in for San Francisco, Darren Cowboy. That's in there.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. One gone here.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Sandoval, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And it's fouled away. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Next pitch is outside. Good job to fight that one off. To right field, way back, gone. And they add on. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot, Albert Bell.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at bat right here.
That one pushed foul. And it's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the second baseman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. on the ground. Oh, he gloves it from his knees, the throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, number 58.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Palmeiro, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a ball popped up. Wagner has it sized up. And out number one on the grab. So digging in, George Brett. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
The Giants trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. In the air, left side. Kootenai sizes this one up. Snags it for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So last chance for the Mariners. And here's the catcher, Roy Campanella. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants take the first 2 games of this series.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the San Francisco Giants. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Kevin Brown. What do we have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Ricky Henderson leading things off and takes a strike. That one to first, boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And up next for Seattle, Joe Morgan. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Move to first. Ricky dives back in. Morgan bats left, throws right. Over 2,500 hits in his career, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And a slider in there for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner at first with no outs here. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And the batter now, Barry Bonds. Drove in their only run in last night's game. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Related done in time. Inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Back here in San Francisco. And getting to start, Three-Finger Brown. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Bottom of the first, and digging in for San Francisco, Eddie Collins.
Number 1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Lindor on to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And up next for the Giants, Kirby Puckett. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Check swing, went around. 0-2.
Logan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Batting third, the shortstop,
And the batter will be the shortstop, Honus Wagner. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. In there, and it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Henderson makes the grab, and that's the inning. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Brown back to work. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. And delivers outside. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was out of the zone.
And now for Seattle, George Brett. That one's upstairs, ball one. Move to first. Palmeiro back in on a dive. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that misses as well. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
3-1 now. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
3-2.
we'll see another payoff pitch. Palmeiro gets his lead at first. Nobody out. To the right side. Off balance feed. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Roy Campanella now at the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That's a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Willie Mays. Outside corner, there's a strike. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Two balls, one
in
strike.
the dirt. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And there's a ball.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
On its way to the corner. Kootenai towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Lifted in the air down the left side. And it drops in. The throw in. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And it's 1-0.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. There goes Willie. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Adam Dunn. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Willie Mays makes the play. Here's the catcher. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That's too low, and it's 2-1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Right through there for a strike.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll circle the bases, his second of the year, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Reggie Sanders getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
This one chopped up the middle. Sends it to first. That's the third out. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. All even now at 1-1. Third inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. First offering misses badly for ball one. And another ball.
Outside.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This one in the air. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So now here's the pitcher. Three-finger Brown. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. One out, base is empty. On the ground right side. He steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Ricky Henderson.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
And ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Now he'll step out at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down a little to give his pitcher an extra breather. And that one is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now the count filled up 3-2. Joe Morgan up next for the Mariners. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. He goes down looking. Nobody left for Seattle. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Oracle Park as we go to the last of the third. And digging in for San Francisco, Pablo Sandoval. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Sandoval launched a homer in his most recent game. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. That's worth the price of admission. His second homer of this series, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now the Giants pitcher, Kevin Brown. That's in there. That's strike one. Late swing fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering misses. And the count now even up. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Collins batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
1-1's the count.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Fouled off left side. Fly ball down the line. Bonds hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 34.
Kirby Puckett, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. First pitch misses.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. And it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Now that number 26.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Barry Bonds. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball hit him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners. Rafael Palmeiro walked his first time.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
There's a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Morgan, the lead runner at second. Bonds at first with no outs. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And up next for Seattle, George Brett. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
On the ground, could be two. Wagner has it for one. Reloaded, done. In time, inning-ending double play.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3, inning-ending double play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now, Honus Wagner.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. On the ground to third. To first. One up, one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Adam.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Dunn. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's off the inside corner. And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's inside.
Set down on strikes. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone.
Now batting,
Two down, base is empty. Here's the power hitting catcher. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Giants 2 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Brown back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some.
That hit him.
First base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
leading off for Seattle.
Willie Mays up next for the Mariners. RBI single his last time up.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
First offering and it just misses. Fastball for a strike. Ball to strike. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He popped out his first time. And downstairs. Campanella leads off first with 1 away. Two balls, no strikes to count. Fastball for a strike at 95.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second is offline.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it.
So up next, 3-finger Brown. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Nunez also getting ready. One and 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside low. 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Mariners 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Right fielder, Reggie Sanders.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one just misses. And there's the ball. That one hit to right. Dives. What a play.
Ricky Henderson, so explosive with those huge quads. One of the fastest out there in the outfield, and just an incredible job to close on that ball and make the catch. He was a Gold Glover in 1981.
Now the left fielder, Darren Cowboy. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Misses outside, and 1-1. That's a little bit low. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's inside.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's the third baseman, Pablo Sandoval. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's down and in. Breaking ball inside. 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Got all of that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now, and Having the game of his life.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Wade Boggs.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Ground ball to the right side. Palmeiro tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That ends the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now it's the right fielder, Ricky Henderson. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Yoel Payamps getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Inside. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here's a 1-2. Just misses with that one. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Here's the 2-2. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Joe Morgan up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. A little bit low. One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one fouled off.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And now for Seattle, Barry Bonds. In there at the knees, it's 0-1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gotta have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Well done behind the dish. And stepping in for the Mariners, Rafael Palmeiro. He's 0 for 1. Way high with that one. And it's 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throw over to Dunn, and that'll do it. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Giants 3 and the Mariners 1. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Eddie Collins.
Number 1.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a base hit.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Puckett in the box now. No balls and a strike. Collins on at first. Nobody out. That one missed. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bonds on his way over. He makes the grab. One down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Honus Wagner, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And the slider just misses. Foul ball there. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-2. Man at first, one away. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Here's the catcher to hit, number 65. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul.
He can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So,
base hit, 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they lead by 4.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's going to be Reggie Sanders.
Inside,
and that's
one.
off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And that is out of play. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mays has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. Darren Cowboy will hit next. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside with a breaking ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bonds sizing this one up. Nabs it, and that is the inning. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 5 and the Mariners 1. Back here in San Francisco, now the third baseman, George Brett. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. First pitch, not close. Abreu, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Now time called at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Roy Campanella up next for the Mariners. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And a swing and a miss.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Just missed.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, no outs. The batter now, Willie Mays. And there's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
0-2 is the count.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. So digging in, Francisco Lindor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Brett on second. Campanella over at first with one away. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Struck him out looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Pinch hitter coming on, Freddie Freeman.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Slider for a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that just misses. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Wagner. And makes the grab. And that is that. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 5-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ron Reed. And up next for San Francisco, Pablo Sandoval. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And that one fouled off.
All these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now the right fielder, Albert Bell. On the ground to third. Brett fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Eddie Collins, the next Giant to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
2 outs.
2.
And a bat like this is almost
No ball, 2
over
strikes.
as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea
ball,
what the next pitch is
2
going to
strikes.
be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And a 1-2. Runner takes off, and they'll do it again. Center field. Willie Mays makes the play. So the Giants leave one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Blake Trinan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. On to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where
0-1.
it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Well struck left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And up next for Seattle, Barry Bonds. Fought off foul. Oh, 1 now. Foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Mariners are down. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Honus Wagner. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Mays has it sized up. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now, Adam Dunn. Hard hit, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, number 60.
Now it's the Giants catcher. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
There's a strike.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Stays alive. The 1-2. And that's down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Giants. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the 9th, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Rafael Palmeiro. That's
Ball
off
one.
the mark, and that's ball 1.
Definitely
Ball one,
a swing
no
and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Number 59 getting loose out there. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Into center. Hauls it in after a long run. One up, one down. He's 2 outs away. Here's the third baseman, George Brett. Time called.
We got time.
That one drilled left field. Kootenai going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now a chance for Roy Campanella. And it's fouled away. Fouled off left side. Hyams is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.